Well, so I couldn't move because the wind was so strong that then I have to be speaking like that. So now I have the microphone, these cheap things that only because when when I watched The Big Lebowski, I was working in a bank. I always had a lot of creativity, but never writing, never painting, never drawing, nothing. A lot of crazy ideas were floating, but I didn't have any technique to extract them and convert them into something that can be expressed. That's what is called artistic expression. I never find it until I started doing a video blog because that artistic expression has been part of my life all the time, but it's so instant and I don't know, ephemeral that it happens naturally, just like this. But this is recorded and now shared. In the 80s, in the 90s, there were no cameras. I mean, portable to have with you. Now you have everything with you. You have your maps, you have your camera, you have your telephone, you have your email, you have your television, you have everything in your pocket. And you use it in any infinite way you want it. But people are judging people the way they are using. One thing is describing what you are doing and what other people are doing and how aware you are and seeing higher dimensions by putting lots of many different perspectives. That one perspective plus the other is not just three perspectives because you reached a different level, for instance, or after 9 or after 1 or after 0, because we are born that way and then we keep putting the map to follow our steps. So we are creating our maps to follow our steps when everything was virgin for you. But virginity is pure and concentrated into religion in a stupid way because it is a virginity in knowledge, in pure amount of ignorance. And then all the experiences and knowledge are coming, and it is like you are a black hole. All these things are coming. You are just absorbing them. And then the white hole, hopefully, goes into your persona, and that's the light. But that's ridiculous. But that is what people call light, that they are so far when they are talking about white light and black light. When they, like this guy who found Krishnamurti and the aura was white, blah, blah, blah. That person maybe really had some nice feeling, but if you are telling me that it's white and not black and not pink and not that, you are either lying or you reached your very basic limit of knowledge compared to ignorance. Your ignorance has to be always there, has to be 99% of your time because it's infinite percent of your time. But the other 1%, let your ego and your rational mind deal with that. Learn, teach that person. But the difference in between humans and humans is that some have never transcend again to go back to where they come from. They are so full of pride by knowledge, possessions, etc., that they are not aware of the rest of nothingness, how amazing the ignorance is. And in general, rich people are the least curious people. They just want you to spend your money in them. But it's not their curiosity as a person to be in touch of that supraconscious mind. And then it's not like levels. Once you step out of everything, the cloud supra mind, whatever people want to call it, 5D, 7D, 11D, you can call it just once that way, but every day you can call it in a completely different way. But if you said 5D, don't tell me tomorrow 6D because of this and that. No, because of this and that, it should have changed already. So don't follow that dimension, that stupid unidimension when they are infinite, and jump into another and explain the same thing with different concept. But of course, this is just a video log for Jesus, for Jesus. Yeah. For all not Spanish people, I am Jesus. And by Spanish mean everyone who speaks Spanish. Everyone who identify themselves as Spanish. Because in English it's more reduced. In Spanish we have many words, but it doesn't matter. Because by Spanish I don't mean from Spain, of course. I'm talking about just a language. Because that's the final art of expression, right? The other ones are only prejudices that don't let you go deep into the pure expression, which is that's art, when there are no filters at all.